dates. What is the archaeologists what they are saying? Let us see. And we can see that when the archaeologists have given the lengthy names for the time, we are studying that the names what they are given, and they call the earliest period as a Paleolithic period. First period they are giving as Paleolithics, and it coming from the two Greek word. It is origin of that Paleolithic. It is from two Greek word. First word it is paleo, means meaning old, and lithos means stone, means old stone period, stone age we can say, the early stone age, like that we can understand. That is the first period, that is Paleolithic period. And the name pointed to the important to find out the stone tools. And the Paleolithic period extends the timing, it is from 2 million years ago to the 12,000 years ago. That is the duration of this old Paleolithic age. And this long stretch of the time is divided into three periods again: lower Paleolithic period, and middle Paleolithic period, and upper Paleolithic period. In this long span of time, it is and we can see like that 99% of our human history and our lifestyle, food system, all these things. And the period when we are find the environmental changes in the, we said already in the time of 12th century there was a drastic change in the environment, and that time we are seeing that 12,000 years ago to 10,000 years ago, in between that one, it is known as Mesolithic period, and meaning it is the middle stone age. That time it was the middle stone age. We said like that, lower stone age and middle stone age and upper stone age, and Paleolithic period or the stone age. And in that, the period when we are seeing that the drastic changes in this climate, that it is coming in the middle stone age. That is known as the Mesolithic period. And the stone tools found during this period are generally tiny and are called microlithics. The stone tools, we have seen that one in the before page, the stone tools they used from biggest tools. The starting they used bigger tools, and in the end they are ending with the small tools, and the tiny tools they used. So it is we are calling it microlithics, because they was using the small tools. These each and every sentence may ask us one word question or 3 mark question also, 5 mark question also, and many things are there in this period, name and meaning of that one, why it is called, and what speciality of this period, like that many question may ask from this part. Then we are going to see the microlithics were probably stuck on to handle of bone or the wood. That time they started to use the handle to the like a hammer. They are having one handle of the that tool, like that things they started in the time of this microlithic period. And to make the tools such as saw, sickle, like the different items they started to use. At the same time, the older varieties of tools continued to be used. Old varieties they are continuing, as the same time they are making the micro tools with handle also. And the next stage from the 10,000 years ago, and this is known as the Neolithic period. Means neo means new, and that time we that we will study in the coming lesson, next lesson. And what is the meaning of Neolithic? Neo means new, lithic means that we know already stone. New stone age, like that we can understand. We have also mentioned the name of the some places, that you will find the names of many more places the later chapter. Now in the first chapter we have seen the one of the map, and we have draw that one as homework, and many place names we can see that one. And the place names, it is totally new for us, because these names what they used on that time, nowadays we are using the new names, so we can't understand that names and these names. But we will coming lessons slowly, when we are reaching to the end of 8th standard, you will come to know what was the old names what you studied in 6th standard, at the same time what is the new name nowadays, like that. Okay, let us continue. So we are going to think the next part of the lesson. rock paintings and what they tell us. Because the people they was living near the area where they are getting the hard stone, so they started to make rock paintings, and many of the caves in which these early people lived have painting on the walls, where the people they was living on in the caves, and the walls of the caves they made different types of paints. The people lived here, some of the best examples are from the Madhya Pradesh and southern Uttar Pradesh. These paintings show wild animals drawn with great accuracy and skill. We can see the painting what they made in Madhya Pradesh area, means the hilly area where they are getting the they lived caves, and Uttar Pradesh area also, and the accuracy of that painting was excellent, and the people those who painted that one, the drawing and painting done, they had a good skill also, because they are watching the animals very keenly and started to paint. And who did what, and the people, the different people what they was doing, and we have seen the people they was hunting, gathering of plants producers. Some of them made tools, and some of them was painting walls where they was living. Is there any way of finding out whether women hunted? The women there was participate in hunting, or who made the tools, like that things we are going to think. At present we do not really know. However, there are at least two possibilities. The people how they lived, the women participated or not participated, like that things we can't understand, because from the tools what we are getting, that is more or less equal way. All the tools we are seeing the same way. It is likely that there is two possibilities in how they made their work, or how they divided their work. First possibility, it is likely that both men and women may have done many of these things together. Means first possibility, both of them was doing their work together. There was no division like that. And there is also possible that some tasks were done by only women and other by men. But when we are thinking about physical strength of the men and women in that area, when we are thinking, we can see that some of the work done by women and some of the work done by men only, because more physical strength needed for some work, that time it may done by men. For example, tool making, that may be done by men, and collecting of firewood and other things, it may be cleaning of these animals what they are hunting, and collecting the plants part, like that things may done by ladies. Like that, in two way we can, there is two possibilities. We can see that there is two possibilities. One is they work together, men and women, and in second possibility, some of the work done by only ladies, some of the work done by gents, like that divisions we can see. And when we are going to see the one of the area, that is Hunsugi area, and in the Hunsugi area how they was living, that we are going to see that particular area very clearly or keenly. And in that, before that, it is given one box that you can read by yourself. Ostrich were found in India during the Paleolithic period. Large quantities of ostrich egg shell were found in the Pandey in Maharashtra, and designs were engraved on the some pieces, and while beads were also made out of them. The ostrich, we was rearing the ostrich, or ostrich, presence of ostrich, that is a bird that is the big birds and the larger birds in the world, that birds was present here in India, and people know about the egg of that bird, and they was using the shell for different purpose. Even they was making the beads from that. Means the people was aware about all the animals and plants and of that area where they was living. Okay, we'll continue with the next video. Thank you.